Hello everyone, and welcome to Exciting Nuclear channel. And I know we have just completed our basic level of skills in Python as well as our C++. And with along with it, we have also completed our target for the projects, that is 12 projects for the beginner level. And all the projects that we have done, I know they are not much good when it comes to some factors like performance and all those things, which I have kept aside for now because it is beginner level project, so that's why. And also skill gap also for the C++, I am saying it basically for the C++, I am learning it for the first time. I will be really clear here. And as learning it for the first time, I don't think I should dwell into the much deeper parts just before learning the basics. That's why we have done these projects on the surface level. And about the Python, of course I will only implement what I have taught you. And not much about that, but congratulations if you have followed us till now. If not, that's okay. You can just go to those videos playlist, as well as I have created some you can say two different playlists for me, basically to navigate between the stuffs that we have done, and how these you can say contents is actually grouped. So that's how I am actually creating this two playlists, which is basically the beginner level Python projects and also the C++ beginner projects. So basically there are two playlists. One contain the beginner level projects of Python, other contain the beginner level project of C++. So if you want to also see how I have built that, you can watch those videos. And now talking about our next steps, of course, it is going to be for Python. We are going to tap into our next level, that is intermediate program, or you can say core programming. And for the C++ level, that's totally depend on the me as well as the workflow that we have seen in the video, in which I've discussed like what is the flow of my learning of C++, basically level wise. And in that, we are basically going to start again with pointers because it is much more days that we have actually, you can say, play with pointers. So basically, we are going to touch fire again. Yeah. So we are going to see pointers, basically revising the concepts of basics of pointers, as well as whatever left in the pointers there. We will continue that. And maybe this time we can change our approach, or we can change our approach a little bit by how basically we are going to implement the, you can say, what they say, yeah, we can implement one thing. We can do, you can say, we can learn x amount of contents, and then we can implement that using the one or two projects. And in the similar way, we are basically going to trend forward. Basically I believe that is most more efficient way. Yeah, for the beginner level I believe that is fine, that we have created the project at the end, because at that time I believed that okay, for the beginner it is not much required for, you can say, the projects to basically included in the curriculum. Basically the level of curriculum should not have the projects. Maybe that was a wrong decision, but what can be done on what has already been done. So that's why we are going to move forward with this new plan and implementation. And we got 7 subscribers, and thank you all for following my journey. As well as we have actually created you can say much more you can say content than I have expected. So for that, also there is one part that I forgot, or you can say there is much more time that I have yet trying in that, and that is this startup using the AI series. So in that series, we have actually last time we have built our MVP product, and for the, you can say, implementation, or you can say improvement, I was working on it, but there is basically some skill gap, as well as some, you can say, hardware gap with me. So I'm trying to basically bypass those things, and after those, we are basically going to see our project, or you can say product, initial product soon. And in the initial product, there will be, of course, there will be more refined feature and also as some new features that are going to be present. And I'm thinking of just producing that, uh, maybe like a package, Python package, which is basically going to be hosted on PyP platform. And or maybe we can do one thing, we can create a website in Versal or any other, you can say, free hosting websites. Yeah, free hosting, I am going to use that. Yeah. So basically, the crux of that series is just that I am not going to invest anything in it. So yeah, maybe we are going to use Versal. We can also use Streamlit too, because that is just also going to work. But I believe Versal is much more flexible. So I am not basically making some ad or anything else or any product promotion here. I am not in position to basically promote anyone because I first I even myself need some promotion. So let's keeping that aside. So you can say we are going to build a UI basically, and in the UI, we are basically going to integrate that you can say performance or sorry features, and that feature is going to be used by our users. And after you can say one or two trials, we can charge our users to basically generate some income. Yeah, for me also, and for my you can say resources also. Yeah, resources. That's all I am going to say till now. And also, there is one thing that I want to say. Maybe we basically I am trying to switch some jobs, uh, switch my job. I know it's too early, but who who is saying that I am just going to get a new job tomorrow? So that's why taking into some you can say time frame into account, I'm thinking of you can say revising my all the concepts as well as the concepts that I'm learning right now. And basically I am also creating some projects on my current learning. And there is one thing that I get to you can say notice, that I have created almost a 20 to 21 project. Yeah, I believe that much. And these projects are more like academic projects. Basically, these can be used to explain the academic concepts to any beginner or anyone. And this can also help me, you can say, sharpen my skills again and also get to know about what I have built until now. And I believe I should visit those projects again. And to do that, maybe we can do one thing, we can explore those projects together. Like how I am saying it, I am saying like we can go one by one into the project repos. Basically my repos are in such a way, like okay, if I am talking about machine learning projects, this machine learning project repo have all those you can say Jupyter notebooks. I know that is not correct or that is not a good practice, but we have already created it, so we have no other options. So keeping that into mind, we are basically going to create a scenario. Let's say if I am someone who have created something, and I have, and there is an interviewer who is going to ask me about my projects and ask me some questions. So we are basically going to simulate that experience and try to basically explain all those projects. And for that, what we can do is we can simply share my screen like I usually do while coding these things. And again, after sharing my screen, I'm going to, you can say, take you to the importing the library to the final product of this final outcome of that project. And yeah, there are some projects which I have already deployed on Streamlit platform. So maybe I can also show you some, you can say I can also show you the coding part as well as the deployment part which I have deployed. So I know there might be some projects which are not going to be much impressive, because I was a beginner too at the time, and it's a great opportunity for comparison of something like, okay, if I have done things the other way, how much improvement can these projects can make, and also how much this project is going to be improved. Of course, we don't have data, so of course we can't run the codes again, but we can do one thing. We can just put this analysis. I will put this analysis into my notebooks and notes, and those analysis I can share you, or maybe what I can do that. How I can do that? Basically, first I will go through my repo myself, create some improvement notes that I'm going to share with you. Okay, let's say I'm trying to create a function to basically clean our data. Basically, the function is going to take the data and output us again a data frame, but this data frame is going to be get cleaned. So this kind of things, basically I'm going to explain. Okay, rather than running code into the different cells, we can just simply create a function and then call this function and pass the data through it, and it will give us the output. So that kind of thing I'm going to explain it to you. So that's all from my side. And yeah, of course, this week is going to be uh, this week was just, you can say, hectic for us, because we have just back to back created different projects. Like okay, I have first I think started with C++, then Python, then C++, then Python, and at last we are here. So that's all about that, all about what I am going to share with you. So let's meet in the next video, and I hope you like all the projects. And if there is any kind of suggestion, I'm still saying the same thing. If there is any kind of suggestions, or you can say any kind of improvements that I can make, or there are some things that you feel, okay, I should learn that to improve myself, all the things are welcome on the comment section. Just put there everything that you feel. You don't like the video, you tell it. Okay, there is a part I don't feel like liking this part. Okay, the reason, yeah, that is what important for me or anyone else. Basically, that can help me. Okay, maybe that part is too complex, so maybe I need to learn some way to easy that part for a non-tech person, interview perspective and other things. So that's how maybe we can operate. And of course, if you're not going to share, I will keep these things to myself, because it's a self growth channel. Yeah, but I can say one thing. If I feel like, okay, this should be shared, or I have learned something, you can say, interesting, I will going to share it with you. So that's all about this channel, and about what we have done up until now. So let's meet in our next video. Thank you.